Hi, I'm Lauren Lake, Judge of Paternity Court, and you're watching MadameNoire.com. The penalties for not paying child support they vary, and it would be at the discretion of the judge in your particular case. But as we've seen on Paternity Court, a man has gone to jail on a paternity-related issue for 5 years, to prison. So it's not something that you play with. It's difficult to quantify where child support monies go. And I hear this a lot. I've represented many men over the years as a family lawyer, as well as women in divorce, child custody, and child support situations. And I hear that a lot where they say, well, I'm giving her or I'm giving him this amount a month and my child still doesn't have new shoes, or my child still needs clothes. Every time I pick my child up, she looks raggedy or he looks raggedy. And it's very difficult because what people don't understand is the clothing and the material things are just one part of what child support is for, but it's also about the care, keeping a roof over the child's head, the utilities, the food in the refrigerator. And so it's very hard to quantify, and that's why I encourage couples so often on Paternity Court. Look, just because the relationship is over, the communication doesn't have to be over, because you guys can sit down together and make a budget and figure out where these dollars should go, and you can do this outside of the court. The court doesn't really want to be bothered with you. They're only going to be bothered with you if you don't take care of this child. But if you can do this on your own, outside the presence of the courtroom and the judge, everybody's better for it. And then you have a better understanding at where your dollars are going. Once a man is determined to be the biological father of a particular child, it is his legal right and responsibility to care for that child. But if you do not do that, the court can order your wages to be garnished. And this can be an entire process that can last not just till the child is 18, but in some states, even through when the child completes college. But be clear, if you are the biological father of a child, you are responsible to take care of that child. And women, mothers are often responsible for child support too, because fathers often have custody of their child. Paternity testing is something that can be done privately. You don't necessarily have to go through the courts, but oftentimes it is a result of a legal action being filed, and the judge will order paternity testing. So there are home kits, there are laboratories where you can have testing done on your own, and also if you're involved in a legal situation, the court can and will often order it before any support is demanded. In our country right now, it's still pretty much the norm that often a mother will get the physical and legal custody of a child. But what I see more are fathers wanting to have joint physical and legal custody of their children, and I love that. And that's where the child splits equal time between both parents' homes, and really both parents are involved equally in that child's life. When we think about paternity issues, we often want to accuse the father of being the deadbeat all the time. What it's also about is empowering women to understand that you have to make better choices. You are responsible to tell the truth, not just to this man, but for your child's sake.